Hey y'all, I'm Jamielenear. Just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. So y'all, look, happy Wednesday. I'm just coming from my son's 8th grade graduation, so I'm really excited about that. It was really nice. But as I was sitting there at the graduation, I was sitting there thinking, look here, nobody is hiring me, right? So I'm gonna just hire myself after all of the rejections, after all of the ghosting. Your girl hiring herself, okay? Because what's better than me, right? What's better than me? But let's get into today's video. So as in the last video, I think I told y'all I've applied for, I want to say, over 1,000 jobs, right? And this is within the span over the past 2 years. I've applied for over 1,000 jobs. And within those, applying for those jobs, I believe that I've heard back from 5, maybe, give or take 5, and maybe had 2 or 3 interviews. And I know what some of y'all thinking, like, wow, I'm going through the same thing. A lot of this is mind-boggling. But before I sit there and let a job that I'm not even at stress me out, I'ma just stop. I'ma just stop applying and just hire myself, like I told y'all. And the stuff starts to really get draining. It really starts to get repetitive, and nobody got time for that. Like I tell y'all, nobody has time for that, because what you fail to realize, searching for a job is a job in itself. Because you have to sit there. You're putting in that work to take the time out to search for that job. Meaning, for those of you that tailor your resume, you have to, before you get into that, you have to search for the job that you're looking for. So what job do you have in mind that you're looking for? Number 1. Number 2, if you have your resume, you have to tailor your resume to that job description. And sometimes I would tailor my resume to the job description. Sometimes I would not tailor my resume to the job description. Just to see. I'm saying just to see. Sorry, y'all, I got the kiddos in the back. But when it all boils down, I'm telling y'all, if you don't know, you are just a number. You are a crab in a bucket. I'm telling you, you're a crab in a bucket, and they are reaching in that bucket to see which crab they're going to get. And the crab that they like, they will pick that bad boy up, put that crab in that pot, and steam that crab. Which meaning is you will be moved on to the rounds of interviews or whatever they may ask you to do, if you are lucky enough to beat out all the other people that have applied for that job, is what I'm saying. But when it all boils down, so that I won't have to go through that, I said I hire myself. And what I mean by hiring myself is, Josh, you know what you're gonna get? But like I said, we all come to a breaking point when we feel like, hey, enough is enough. These jobs just think we a number. You feel like crap because it's like you're not getting any progress. It's the same old yada, and you want more. Because a lot of times when you apply for these jobs, obviously you applying for the job for a reason, because of the simple fact that you got bills that need to pay, or you got children, you know what I'm saying, or you just trying to keep a roof over your head. You got to think about it like that. So it's just too much, and I had a breaking point when it came to it, and I just decided to just do, you know what, gig work. And this time right here, gig work is paying my bills, okay? Gig work is keeping my phone bill on. Gig work is putting food in my house. Gig work is doing what gig work is supposed to do. That's number 1. And then also I got my YouTube check comes in. And something is always better than nothing. YouTube pays some bills. So when it all boils down, your girl had enough. That final rejection, and the person was like, oh, you don't have this, or you don't have enough experience. We looking with somebody for some more experience than you, and whatever else they say. I'm tired of hearing that, and let me just work for myself. Let me just not have to deal with nobody. Let me just not have to go to 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 rounds of interview. Let me not have to take no tests to see if this job is a good fit for me, because I don't know what that has to do with me working on a job. And at the end of the day, I shouldn't have to sit up there and work no job, but still need more money on the side to be able to pay some bills. When you think about it, why do I need to do gig work on the side if I'm working a regular job? Obviously, the regular job is not doing it. So I have to do gig work on enough about all that. Let me just work for myself. That's when it all boils down to me working for myself. And then by me working for myself, that gives me enough time to be able to, like say, study for my real estate classes, finish my real estate classes, be able to have the flexibility to get up when I want to get up and do my gig work thing, be able to do my gig work thing and get up when I want to get up. So I ain't got to worry about nobody. I'm just building my own lane for myself. That's what it is. I'm in my own lane. I ain't got to worry about no jealous employees. None of that.
How much?
You said 15. That's good. But you say I'd rather build my own lane than to have to sit up there and wait on somebody else to build a lane for me. No, we're not doing that at all. Hiring myself doesn't mean that I have it all figured out. It just means that I stop giving somebody else permission to figure it out for me. No, we're not doing that. We're not. But like I said, at the end of the day, if y'all is tired of being overlooked, you got to start betting on yourself. You have to start betting on yourself, because who else gonna do it for you? You can't sit there and wait on the next man to do it. You got to do it yourself. Bet on yourself. When you bet on yourself, you can't stay yourself wrong when you bet on yourself. But like I say, no one is hiring me. I'm hiring myself. And right now, that's just my mindset. It's the decision to move forward even without the approval. And if you sitting there trying to figure it out too, you're not alone. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.